Wow, the screen has been like totally cut off this whole time. Amazing. Oops. I know. I didn't change my stream title. That was a mistake. Let's do that. Kirby Era currently has 0 viewers, which would seem to imply that I currently have 0 viewers. Which is actually true according to Twitch, so oh, there you go. Hello everybody. Phooey. It's actually really bad when I fail to set my stream title before I go live, because I'm pretty sure, like, you get an email if you follow me, if you have that set up. It's like, oh, he's playing whatever he set his stream title to at the start, which is not actually what I'm playing. and it's also much less likely what people want to watch, so it's like, whoops. Whatever, I don't know how many people actually use the email system very much versus just going to their following page or whatever. Oh. Fairly underwhelming stats this time around. Aside from, I guess, apparently Glide is pretty good. Oh, now Glide is really good. We can take out this air formation, the supposed air formation. Oh, it's already gone, just kidding. I don't actually want this, but, you know. I would prefer to have collected them in the other order around. Good job, idiot. Too bad we're not like drag racing or something. I already know I'm going to be beating up enemies, which means I'm just going to sit there and not be able to do anything. I didn't get many top speeds this time. Like maybe 3. Yeah, 3. Pretty bad stats. Pretty bad course to be playing on right now. God. How do you get to the top of this map? I don't understand this place. That was a waste of a good minute. Oh, we got it. Alright. It's up to Dyna Blade now. Oh my goodness. That star is a lot easier to hit than I make it look when I play this game, I promise. Ow. You know, usually hitting the star isn't really that worth it either, because like everything just goes flying. Unless you get it from like a weird angle, like this. Whoa. Whoops. Or from above. Getting it from above is the best, because then you're practically inside of the crap when you break it. Good way to get stuff, huh? Oh. Once again, I have this, like, unreasonable offense stat. Whoa, what's with, like, these secret, like, rooms? Enemies spawn in there? I don't understand this map. It's, like, really intricate, and there's, like, all these, like, passages and, like, rooms, and there's, like, no enemies. I don't understand. Like, it's not like this map is used for something else as well. But to be fair, it seems like some of the enemies only really spawn when you're nearby, but it's, like, really weird that most of it doesn't really pay off. The CPUs, like, utterly suck at that minigame. That particular course. The other course, they're pretty good. And in fact, like, it's not uncommon that I can't even beat them. But yeah. Probably. Dang it. Looked like it had some good stuff in it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wow. He beat me up. Surprising. Oh. Oh. Sup, nerd? Who it would be City Trial? Yeah, what else is there to do? I mean, I'm almost done with City Trial, and after City Trial, I guess I'll have to do the other ones, but oh, great. I didn't really want this, but I'll have to work with it. Ah, dang it. This could be going better. could lose at this rate. Not that it matters. I wish there was a way to just get rid of copy abilities. Aside from jumping off your ship, which you can't do in most cases. Because like most Kirby games, that's actually a thing you can do. Press like select or something like that and you just spit it out. Whoa. I've never heard of that. So no. Turn is pretty bad right now. Okay. I see. Everything's disappearing in front of my eyes right now. I don't really want this. turn is kind of good now. Pretty much the only machine I ever pick up is Swerve Star. Unless I'm like, you know, doing specific things. Or, you know, legendary machines, I guess, if they come up. Although I don't really like Hydra. Speak of the devil. Dynablade. No, that's not Dynablade. You thought I was done? No, I just wanted to play OJ yesterday. Cause I have people to play with. Oh my goodness. Oh my golly. Oh my jeez. I want this turn patch. I want it! Alright. Oh my god. Dude, it wasn't even the event. It's just a stupid stupid vehicle. Alright. I made it. Time to get my like 10 kills. We'll see if I can get 10 kills, man. Goodness. Wait, does this thing like go up into the... No. Just try and clip out of bounds or something. I bet it's possible. Ten whole kills. I don't actually have that long to play. I just figured, you know, if I get Dynablade and I can get stepped on, then, like, I guess I'll spend an hour just sitting here playing this game. I did get the pillar, so that's happened now. So the only thing I'm missing is get stepped on by Dynablade and then grind some kills in the enemy minigame. It should take all of, like, 10 minutes of that. Probably less. Oh god. I still think I don't have 200 miles either, which is so weird to me. But, you know, if I finish everything else before I hit, like, a milestone like that, then I feel like I did a pretty good job, honestly. Dynablade. No. 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 No! Uh-oh. Alright. This is probably another one, huh? Alright. Wait, why is there... Dude, all the slick stars. Slickstar is pretty bad. It's kind of hilarious, though. Oh, you know, I'll take that. I'll see a Slickstar. Ow. Someone just died. Or something just died. Oh? Dang it. I saw it got dark and I got really excited for a second. Oh, this looks like a piece. Yeah. I missed. Rocket Star? Rocket Star is like, it's too slow for most of the time, I feel like. I don't think it's like bad per se. It's just like, I don't know. I don't have fun using it. Getting a drag race is, you know, pretty good, but I kind of feel the same way about like Hydra and Bulk Star. Like anything that like really needs its boost to be filled up to be useful is painful to use. Which is why I love Swerve Star so much, because it's the complete opposite of that. It's like taken to the opposite extreme, and it's great. Oh, there's your Rocket Star. Can't get on it, I don't have enough time. Might get that, though. Bad stats. That's because I spent half the match in the sky. Wow, I just killed Plasma. Am I an idiot? Come on, where's something good? Here we go. No! Ah, gross. I wish trying to kill your opponents was more viable in this mode. Are we getting Dynablade this time? We are getting Dynablade this time. Whoa. It's a bold claim there. Weight is your break stat? Yeah, we looked this up the other day, and I was wondering the same thing. I don't know what happens if you have negative weight, a high enough negative weight on Slick Star, or Swerve Star rather. Slick Star negative weight would just be like, lol. It's a little more than just your break stat, though. Weight actually affects a lot of things, apparently. It also reduces knockback when you get hit. It also increases acceleration, apparently, slightly. And I think even top speed is, like, increased a little bit, somehow, for some reason. It's a weird stat. A really weird stat. Kind of goes into everything. Dude, my turn is so negative right now. Okay, it's 0, but 0 is a negative number. Actually, it's not, but it's not positive, so therefore it must be negative, right? In case you didn't know, 0 is neither positive nor negative number. Math. I'm flashing purple, dude. If you wanted to learn, you'd just go to school. You didn't realize that you're actually in class right now. This is what you signed up for when you start watching this stream. There will be a quiz at the end. I thought we were gonna get Dyna Blade this time. Still going for Dyna Blade Trample. That's like pretty much all that's left. That's not like an easy grind, so yeah. You guess you like. Oh no. Ooh. Don't you know that going counterclockwise on the railings isn't safe, buddy? Wow, finally. Yeah. Because CPUs are utterly terrible at that stage. Like, seriously, yeah. Are they even trying? Hey, I wanted that. Yeah, but on enemy like 1 though, they still get reasonable kills even at level 1. It's just the second version, the second map. No idea how I managed to do that. I mean, I went a little bit faster. The sad thing is, like, I could have made that much easier. And not even by, like, going into City Trial and getting patches. Like, first of all, had I gotten wheel or wing copy ability ever from the copy chance wheel, I would have, like, instantly got the time. Like, no problem. But it just never happened. But the other thing that I could have done was put in a CPU with, like, a fast machine and then drafted it at the start, and then I would have, like... I mean, anything that makes me go slightly faster, obviously, would have been, like, more than enough, because... I was pretty consistently getting, like, within a 1/10 of a second. But I didn't, so instead we got a good highlight out of it. Sorry for the delay. We're playing games again. Is it just me, or have I gotten both Dragoon and Rails on fire, like, 3 matches in a row now? This is weird. This is a pretty great turn stat right now. Oh. Oh. No way. No friggin' way. This game sucks. Uh-oh. Whoa! What is going on, dude? Holy crap! I can't... There we go. Wow. I have not seen that happen before. Dude, that was the video game. That was not my stream. That was the video game. Just could not handle the fact that it had dropped 7 meteors in 3 days. And realized it needed to rewrite history, which is what just happened, by the way. If we go and look at my, checklist, you'll find that the 3 meteors block is missing. Because we all just time traveled simultaneously into the past, into a past where meteors are more realistic. I'm not gonna check though, because that would just be dumb. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look at player 3. He's got like almost 50 kills. What a beast. He's gonna beat me by a lot. Large margin. Doing terribly. Actually, I came in last place. Tied 4. I mean, I blame Dragoon, but... The annual Kirby Air Ride 100% stream. Or as close to 100% as I can bear to get, as it usually turns out. Yo, thanks for the host mug. Alright. That's not gonna work. Restoration area has appeared somewhere in the city. I don't have high hopes for Dynablade on this particular run here. Yeah, I don't know. It's like no one was streaming this game when I looked at the... When I set the game, it's like, oh, there's 0 people streaming this game. I'm like, that's surprising. I thought everyone loved this game. Well, here we are. Ever seen anyone else stream this game? Man. I feel like a commodity all of a sudden. It's goofy because for the most part I'm just like, you know, running around in City Trial literally aimlessly without any goal whatsoever. I'm just waiting for things to happen to me. Not really doing much of anything. Dude, that guy just stole my stuff. Get back here. Nerd. I'm the only person... I mean, I'm not the only person that streamed it, actually. Well, I guess I could go both ways, right? You could be like, oh, the only other people have streamed the demo. To which I could say, well then, in that case, no one streamed the game, because it's not done. Hey, what's up? I think that's a thing. I don't know. Test Runner streamed it to an audience of 1. On the secret private stream. Wow. No, I don't want this. I couldn't have asked for worse. No. Surprised I'm not streaming Etrian Odyssey 5. No, I just played it myself because I didn't want to stream my first playthrough. Too cumbersome. And it's not like I was going to replay it right away. Instantly. I mean, I'm done with the game. 100%. Didn't take that long. So even if I was streaming it, it would not be happening anymore. The game came out like 2 weeks ago after all. Cough. Oh. Oh, no, Rail's on fire. God dang it, dude. There's... It landed on top of the pillar. Amazing. Whoa. Do you guys see those patches? They were like diagonal. Whoa. Sonic Air Ride. I don't know that game. Sounds just like a pretty bad video game, Lima. You remember not liking it? This guy is smart. I hate this minigame so much. The skies are dark. It seems like time for Dynablade. If only that actually meant something. Whoa, there's another one. It's weird. I really don't want that. It's just mirrored to just get darker. It feels like it got darker. Like, even darker. This is, like, really ominous, dude. Oh my goodness. I don't want that. It's always darkest before the Dynablade. The Blade. There's another one. I've assembled the, like, the 3 Swerve Stars to create the legendary Swerve Star. That is actually no different than the normal Swerve Star, and it's the one that I'm still riding. glide, Batman. Now this is fairly controllable. This isn't so bad. It is a legendary machine after all. Okay, my turn is a little too high now. Oh no. Oh my god. What is going on? Okay. Oh, my turn is too low, dude. I can't control this vehicle anymore. Because I'm so used to, like, it's like crazy absurd turn stat. I need to, like, calm down here. No, you don't. Not this time. What was it? Couldn't see it. It did look like a Dragoon piece to me as well. Yeah, that's totally what that is. Dang. I was like, oh, Dino Blade might show up. I need to get the heck out of here. Whoa. No. Can't seem to locate this last piece. Oh well. Alright, finally. Yeah! The only person you've seen stream Sporkle. Is that like a subtle hint, hint, nudge, nudge? Not so subtle. Test Runner streams Sporkle. We used to stream it like together and do the same quizzes and stuff. LP has streamed Sporkle. At least one time. Hence the meme. Hence the copy pasta. That's where what stream that came from. That's when I discovered that LP is like the fastest typer I know. It was when we were doing Sporkle quizzes and she like was typing so fast that I could not believe that there were people in the world that typed anymore. Dude, LP types at like 120 words per minute or something like that. It's disgusting to me. Like, man, if I could type at 120 words per second. I don't know, nothing would probably change, because I can't think that fast. I do type slower than I think, though. I was not paying attention. I type it like 50 to 60, usually. Which is like acceptable. Right, that's like the range where it's like, yeah, you know how to type, like clearly. And better than that, but I think it's above average. Slightly. I don't know. I don't feel horribly limited by my typing speed. I remember I used to. I definitely remember, like, being in, like, I don't know, chat rooms or something like that, and I was, like, trying to, like, say things, and I couldn't type fast enough to, like, keep up with the conversation or whatever. You know, a long time ago. You assume average is higher than 60? I don't know. Someone look this up. 40. Yeah, that sounds right to me. That feels like what I would have guessed. Yeah, I bet my mom types faster than I do. That is probably true for me as well, hilariously enough. And I mean, there's also, like, you know, nowadays, it's not just typing speed, right? Because there's people who can, like, phone type, like, really fast. Right? Like, that's like a whole separate thing. You don't have, like, touch typing courses for friggin', like, phone keyboards. And it's dumb, too, right? Because, like, there's been plenty of research that has shown that the QWERTY keyboard, well, forget normal typing, but, like, the QWERTY keyboard is, like, really bad for mobile devices. I never beat Mario oh my goodness. I never beat Mario Teaches Typing. I bet I could do it now. I think QWERTY keyboard has been, like, proven to not be the best, even just for, like, normal keyboards as well. Whoa, there's two of them. What the heck? But yeah, no, there's a phone keyboard that was developed that's like, oh man, I don't remember how it works, but basically it's I mean, it's kind of designed the same way that they had originally wanted to design, like, the original keyboard, right? But I don't know if it was like didn't have the right data or what, but the idea is that you want to, as much as possible, be alternating hands. Especially on a phone, right? Because if you're just using two thumbs, then, like, yeah. But on phone keyboards, there's a little more to it, because they've also got, like, the swipe, like, gesture kind of stuff where, like, you want to minimize the amount of, like, possible typos generated by, like, slight mistypes. So it's like you have the letters configured in such a way for the language that if you mistype, it's like way more likely that you can fix the typo just based on, like, the letters. So you don't have, like, two letters right next to each other that are, like, common replacements for each other in various, like, settings, right? I don't remember what the name of the keyboard was, but there was one that was developed for mobile that apparently was pretty good. You're welcome for streaming so that someone mentioned that. I'll take the credit. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Dang it. Whoa, there's an NPC that's actually going for it. Oh, is this on the building? No. What is that running? Is it a standalone program, or is it like a hack, or is it like Flash, or what are we talking here? There's some ISO file that you just had to run through Dolphin. Like, I doubt that I would be able to run it, which is why I kind of didn't get excited when I heard about it, but... Ow. Uh-oh, what's it gonna be? Come on, top speed. That's... fine. Looks like it's a standalone. Okay. I don't really care what engine it's programmed in, or what... I don't know, that never matters to me. It's kind of not important, so that's fine. It's actually really strange to me when people, like, seem to care. Like, one of the first things they ask about a game is like, oh, what programming language is this written in? And I was like, why does it matter at all? Like, period. Like, unless you're a programmer and you, like, are interested in a technical, like, part of the game and want to know, like, how it was done, it doesn't matter at all. Oh man, they expanded the game? That's questionable. Ugh! Does it have a Sakurai grid? That's the real question. Because if it doesn't have a Sakurai grid, I'm actually utterly uninterested. Oh my god, lift off, dude.
I only play Smash for the Sakurai grid. Has a Mario Kart mode. What does that mean? Like, you can throw banana peels at each other? Is that what, like, what that means? Crap. Make a program that uses other programming languages. It's called a computer. It's called an operating system. "16 people at a time? What the heck? I missed that part." Part of this whole thing still continues to sound questionably legal to me, though. I mean, it's not about, well, I mean, it's partly about whether or not it can run, but it's actually mostly about the fact that I wouldn't be able to play with a controller. It's like, this kind of game on keyboard is like, I don't know about that. It says you can use a controller. I'm not surprised about that. I don't own a controller. Or, you know, any kind of adapter or whatever. How am I playing? I'm playing it on a Wii. I'm playing the actual GameCube game. What? Hello? I would not play it any other way. It's not about, like, the diagonals, it's about the analogness of the joystick. Like, I hardly ever do, like, a full tilt, right? But I am definitely using the fact that I can tilt more or less to turn more or less all the time. It's very important in this game. Lenny's air ride. There you go. That's the direction they've been trying to take Zelda Classic for a while, actually. Just get rid of all the Zelda, like, sprites from the base, like, package or whatever. Seems like a smart thing to do. What happened to 3 and 4? Yeah, it's pretty surprising, you're right. And it's like, it feels like, I don't know, maybe twice a year, there's like always like a scare or something like that, or at least one person who's like, man, we need to like back up our database and like do all this, like make sure that we get rid of these like base tiles and stuff, because Nintendo's gonna take Zelda Classic down. Like seriously, like there's someone who like gets like freaked out like at least twice a year, usually around when something else actually gets taken down, right? And then it's like, it begs the question, like, why is Zelda Classic okay? Because it's not. And then nothing ever happens, so... I feel like if ZC did get DMCA'd, it would not be long before it got thrown back up in some other form. I don't know about the quests themselves, and I don't really know... about the quests themselves, but the actual program would probably be able to continue to exist. And I do know there are people who like keep backups of like the database on their own like computers, you know, including quests that are either not on PureZC database or like no longer on PureZC database or whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure there's some people who have pretty complete quest logs, which is funny to me. I remember when Mario Maker came out, that was when one of the, like, there was like a big scare. They're like, oh man, Nintendo's gonna release like Zelda Maker, and the first thing they're gonna do is like search the internet and find Zelda Classic and be like, well, we're gonna make this now, so you guys are dead, see ya. And then Zelda Maker doesn't exist, so I guess it's fine for now. Except I think there was something goofy about that. Wasn't there like someone who made something that was actually literally called Zelda Maker, and that actually did get DMCA'd, even though it was like very incomplete? Yeah, exactly. I'm remembering this story. So that's awkward. You have to wonder if there's like actually some like secret dealings going on behind the scenes. Moosh works at Nintendo, as has been suggested. I actually don't even know who owns PureZC anymore. Like, where... I guess it wouldn't even be PureZC. I don't know what that would... Like, what a DMCA... Or to whom... Or to what, like... entity such a thing would be set forward to. Because the community's kind of scattered across a few sites. And you know, now, like, also there's Discord servers and, like, all sorts of, like, IRC stuff and Skype groups and whatever that's, like, I don't know, as far as, like, the actual, like, community of people goes, it's actually quite fragmented. And the program's open source now, too, so it's like, you can't even say, like, oh, well, Armageddon Games is, like, the place to shoot the gun at, because there's, like, branches of it, and I don't know, it's a virus, dude, it's spreading. You can't kill it. Didn't know it was open source? It is open source, yeah. It has been open sourced. Whoa, I'm out of bounds. Intended out of bounds. Like a normal out of bounds. Like you're supposed to go there if you fly that far, but, you know. But yeah, I don't know who owns Pure ZC anymore because the original owner is actually deceased. Rest in peace, Wild Bill. Lovely. Any of the original programmers are still around? I think so. Although, the only person that I know who is actively working on it right now is not one of the original developers. Yeah. I heard about the insanity in California. What happened this time? I guess. It's splitting into 3 states. I find that hard to believe. I don't find it hard to believe that someone would propose such a thing, but, it's not happening. I have another civil war again, like, holy crap. Sea nerds. I just killed everyone with a single Gordo. I mean, I threw 2, but I'm pretty sure it was only one of them that actually did the killing. These guys are still getting beat up by these things. Yeah, I haven't heard, like, the names of any of the original developers in a long, long time. I mean, to be honest, I kind of consider myself an outsider too, but like... It's definitely nowadays. Like, I never really followed the community very carefully. Like, I have an account, you know, like, I've been on the site, I've talked on the site, I've released quests, obviously, but... I'm not really actively part of the community. And I was never, like, extremely active. Alright, what is... Someone read this out loud for me. Vote to become independent after importing 100,000 citizens from other countries and changing two major laws. One, intentionally spreading false fatal disease is no longer a major crime. Okay, and two, not calling someone by their preferred pronoun is a federal offense / extreme crime. Okay, so they're putting those laws to vote? Is that... Is that what I just read? And it's awkward because there's new citizens? I mean, is that really anything new? I mean... I don't know, sorry, be respectful, I guess, like... I don't know. It's like... weird when you put them in, like, right next to each other, sure, but, like... I don't know, the failings of one law doesn't mean that everything else is terrible. Spreading fatal diseases not being illegal is pretty weird, though. We're gonna get Trauma Center, IRL. Trauma Center took place mostly in California, right? That's where that was based. At least one of the games. You know, until they go to Japan and Europe. And they kind of go all over the world, but at least the main like hospital is in California, I'm pretty sure.
mean? I don't keep up with politics. I rarely care about anything like that, which, I mean, you could probably make a valid argument as a failing of my character, but it's just not something that I can bring myself to care about very much. Okay. I need to go eat. Whatever, these guys can fly around. It's not gonna be... I'll be back in like 20 minutes. I'm back. What'd I miss? Aside from politics. If it was politics talk, I don't care. You guys can just have fun with that. Did Dyna Blade show up? Was anyone paying attention? Did I get stomped on by Dyna Blade by some miracle? Dyna Blade did show up. Well, screw me. I've been waiting for that all day and I wasn't present for the event. Just my luck. Well, that's the one I was actually going for. That's why I put my Kirby on the rails. Yeah. That was the one. Wait, so no, Dyna Blade didn't show up, but I got a block. Is that... I don't know, what's the story here? I was intending to get the 200 miles block. That was like a given. I was half hoping Dyna Blade wouldn't show up, so that I didn't like waste my good luck. Unless Dyna Blade also showed up, in which case, you know, screw me. Dyna Blade showed up. Well, crap. Sounds like, how long have I been streaming? Yeah, just my luck. I mean, Dyna Blade can't possibly show up 2 rounds in a row, right? And I'm not even getting miles anymore by just roaming around. Oh boy. Well, that's 7 of these now. I don't know what I was ever worried about.
Yeah, of course she can. I'm kidding, but... It's not going to happen. But if I say it's not going to happen, it has a higher chance of happening because, you know, reverse psychology works on video game RNG. But now that I've said that, I'm totally out of the possible, like, realm of possibility here. I've revealed my tactics, and the game knows. Oh, there's a ping on the Discord. It's probably Rabby Ruby Bingo. Or Randomizer. I don't know, what does it say? I'm playing Kirby. I want a bunny bingo. Alright, Mikon, let's go. Reverse counter reverse psychology. Let me think about this. How do I need to counter reverse counter reverse psychology? All right, here we go. This is a true fact right here. If I turn off the game, I will not get Dyna Blade. It didn't work. Bonk. Oh, I lost a piece somewhere. I had two, didn't I? I don't remember getting hit. Oh my god. How do you even play this game? I'm not sure what you're asking. Like, how am I playing the game? Or, like, what are the rules? Or, like, what are the controls? What are you asking? Alright, well, I'm playing City Trial right now. It's one of the 3 modes that you can play. It's easily the most complicated mode. The other modes are just race modes. But the way that the game plays is you can turn left and right. And if you quickly hit left-right, then you do a spin attack. And you can also hit the A button to brake. You can, you know, like, do these kind of skid things, right? But you also get, there's a charge meter in the bottom right corner. And when that hits full charge and you let go of the A button, then you do a boost. Which is, you know, you go fast. In City Trial, there's these patches that you pick up that augment your stats. When you pick them up, you get, you know, better stats and stuff, and it affects the way that your machine controls. You can get off your ship like I just did, and you can use different ships. This one that I just picked up happens to be my favorite vehicle. You can also get copy abilities that are sitting around here and use them. You know, they're pretty standard Kirby copy abilities. You can beat each other up and take their crap. And sometimes they drop patches. If you kill them, they'll drop a bunch of patches. And then at the end, when the timer runs out, you do a mini game that typically is, you know, either a race or some kind of free-for-all, or you try and kill each other, or maybe like try and fly as far as you can. You just fly and then you go. So if your stats are good and your ship is good in that like particular event, then you'll have an advantage and you'll probably win, right? It's pretty much the whole game. This vehicle actually controls a little strangely, in that it cannot turn unless it's boosting. So unless I'm holding the A button, I cannot turn. But it's very fast. This is one of the fastest vehicles. And I don't find the controls really to be a serious hindrance. So, in fact, if anything, I kind of just like the way that it feels to play this kart. But there's karts that like fly better. There's karts that have that are like actually touching the ground, like their wheels, so they're bikes, which means that they have various interactions with the terrain. Sometimes they go slower or faster depending on what you're riding on, more so than other vehicles. And then in City Trial, there are random events that just occur while you're going around exploring. Which I don't know if we've seen any this match, but just stuff happens. Like sometimes there's fake power-ups, or there's bouncy power-ups, or the rail stations get set on fire, or meteors come and attack the planet, or there's a UFO and it's got power-ups on it, or there's a big giant pillar that just appears out of nowhere and you can blow it up. Or and it drops like crap. Yep, that's the gist of it. You collect stuff and then you lose, basically. Yeah, I intentionally did not list Dynablade in that list of events. It was a joke. Yeah, there's also legendary machines, which you can get by collecting 3 parts of the machine. Sometimes they don't even spawn, so it can be impossible. In fact, they probably spawn less than 50% of the time. I don't know the actual probabilities, but if you get all 3 parts of a single legendary machine, then you assemble it and you become that legendary machine. Or your machine becomes that legendary machine. Yeah, Kirby just turns into it. Seriously, where are the events at? Did we get no events this match? You can set the time of City Trial. I think the default is actually 5 minutes. Maybe it's only 3 minutes. The shortest is 3 minutes, the longest is 7 minutes. So you'd think that the default might be 5, but... But, yeah, I don't know. It's like, it doesn't matter to me, really, like, the minigame at the end. Like, you'd think, like, oh, that's the point. You're, like, trying to gear up for this minigame, but... I don't know, the minigame's kind of not the interesting part to me, to be honest. I just enjoy flying around and collecting stuff, I guess. It's, like, kind of mindless fun. Although, the most important thing about this game is the Sakurai grid. Which is like what I enjoyed the most about like pretty much every Sakurai game. Except for maybe Kid Icarus Uprising. Because Sakurai Grid and Kid Icarus Uprising is totally impossible to finish. This particular minigame, the goal is to kill as many enemies as possible. I actually have the stadium event set to only be this, because this is the only thing that I'm missing. Anything off the Sakurai grid is kill a total of 1,500 enemies. I don't have that achievement yet. Screw Kid Icarus Uprising's board. You know, I think I finished the first one. And I think I got, like, at least 90% of the second one, but, yeah, completing all the levels on level 9 is, not... like, with specific... I don't even remember. There were some really dumb ones. I mean, I did too. I think I had over 90% total, like, on the file, like, the percentage counter, but, like, the things that I didn't have, like, weren't going to happen, you know? There was also, like, Street Pass stuff that was required, so that was a little annoying, but I think I actually got those, because for some reason, like... I don't know, people were actually, like, around with the game. I was in college at the time, so... I, like, brought it with me, and, well, lo and behold, I actually got Street Pass, like, somewhat frequently. Oh. Oh. Oh, is that a thing? I think I probably had most of those, if not all of them. I don't really remember. I definitely remember I had at least, like, you know, one of each unique, like the stickers or whatever. I think that's what you're talking about. You know, that game actually had a really fun online. Is that still live? It would be, right? It's a 3DS game. I wonder if that's, like, active. I remember, like, utterly destroying it online in that game. I played a really rude game, too, though, so it's like... I had... Oh, that's right. Okay. I forgot I have to go somewhere, and very soon. Alright. It's filled with hackers? Oh, that's lame. Hey, what's up, Link? That's no cool. Yeah, I played it when the game first came out, and it was, you know, me destroying everyone and, like, everyone else trying to play the game. But, yeah, no, I had a bow that was, I don't remember which bow it was, but it was the one that it was, like, the damage increases the further away you are from your target. And the range on it was, like, insane. Like, actually insane. I remember, like, pretty much any course, I could stand anywhere and hit anyone. And it also had, like, homing buff, so I could hit anyone from anywhere without aiming. So, and then on top of that, I used the invisible shots power. So basically, I had this really powerful attack, and I would just snipe people from all the way across the board, and they would just die and not even know it hit them. It was really great. Just imagine minding your own business, like aiming at someone, and all of a sudden you just die. You approve. You know what? I had fun. It's the only, like, shooter, like, multiplayer shooter game that I've ever been half decent at, so... I played campy as heck, and that was it, but, you know... We're talking about Kid Icarus Uprising for the Nintendo 3DS. Now that you've gotten that answer 4 times by the time you hear me say that. Congrats on defending against Explode. I assume you beat the boss, or are you just saying you think it's good? You play Claws. Nice. I don't really remember all the weapons very well. But I think I actually did mainly play bow. I think I did mainly play the bows. Which is, you know, I guess... I liked the range, maybe. I haven't played the game in a long time, so I don't really remember. You indeed beat the boss. Well, congrats. I too have beat the boss. Actually, funny story, I think the very first boss was the boss that gave me the most trouble out of all the fights. Excluding, like, you know, this post-game super boss. I beat the boss 100%, you better believe it. Well, I have 30 seconds left to get 4 parts to say that I'm cool. Oh no, this is not happening. I'm not cool, guys. He had 8 challenges left. Dang. Yeah, that's definitely far better than what I had. But it's pretty impressive. I remember feeling fairly bottlenecked by, like, I don't know, I couldn't, like, get my hands on a good weapon. It was, like, I knew what I wanted, and I, like, couldn't make it happen, you know? And the grind wasn't helping. Oh no. Yeah, weapon mixing was like really rude. It always took like the worst parts of both like both items, it felt like. And like also put on top of that the fact that, you know, you combine two things and get something like pretty different. I might be able to do one more. Oh yeah, so you're missing some of the Street Pass ones. Dang, sorry. Yeah, that's like really, really rough. Like, what are you gonna do, you know? I mean, I think that Street Passing concept was usually pretty nice. But, like, requiring it for completion's sake is not cool. Super not okay. Like, if the game was like had a core mechanic that was built off of that kind of thing, where it's like, you know, if you're not in like an area where you're expecting to play with a lot of people, like, you shouldn't even get the game. then sure, right? Like if it's like part of the gameplay, right? Like if you're playing like an online game that's like literally just online, a multiplayer or whatever. And there's like a thing to play like 10 online matches, then like sure, like that's normal. You'd expect to be able to do that. But if you're playing like a game that's mainly single player on a console that like, let's say it was this game. Let's say this game had an achievement for playing 10 online matches. Then like you're just totally screwed, right? This game has online, by the way. It actually has online, or had online functionality. I don't even know how it worked, but you needed to get an adapter, and you had to. I don't even know if there was a server that was running. Like I don't know if it works anymore, if it was like peer to peer or what, but. In any case, Kid Icarus Uprising it has online, but it's mainly a single player game. So. Oh, it was just LAN. Okay, yeah, even better. Even better. Or even worse, I guess, as the analogy goes here. Yeah, I think there were very few games. I think PSO was another one of the games that had that used the adapter. Phantasy Star Online 2, maybe? I don't know, it's a game I didn't own. And that might be the full list. Was PSO the same adapter? Don't ask me. Uh-oh. 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 Where'd it go? I knocked it off the building and now it's like gone forever. And now I'm dead because I threw my bike away and then... Yeah. Crap. Apparently I didn't knock it off the building, so that was cool. Here comes Dyna Blade. Don't you dare! Okay. Great. Alright, well, I probably need to go, like, right after this, but I need you guys to be, like, frank here. If I keep playing this game, since I've got nothing left to do other than wait for Dyna Blade, I would probably just want to, at least for a little bit, move on to the other modes. Is, like, the race mode's totally uninteresting to watch, like, at all? Like, you only care about City Trial, or is it just like Kirby Air Ride? Heck yeah, let's go. Because if no one wants to watch the race modes, I won't play them. I'll do something else. Do whatever I desire. Well, I don't know if I desire doing race modes or a different game altogether, you know? Stream like Ghetto stream Kid Icarus Uprising. Didn't we go over how there's no way that would possibly work? If you guys don't know how that game is controlled, you hold the game with one hand, okay? Let's say your left hand, because that's... most people are right-handed, so you're holding the game with your left hand. And on your left hand you have the trigger, the L button trigger, and the joystick, okay? You move with the joystick, and you shoot with the L button trigger, alright? Now on your right hand, guess what you do with your right hand? You aim using the touch screen. But it's not even like you tap on the place that you want to aim at. You like drag a reticle around. It sounds awful. Yeah, the game came with like a stand so that you wouldn't have to hold it with one hand all the time. I didn't personally have any problems with it. It's just I can definitely understand why people have problems with it. But that wasn't the point. The point is try to imagine me streaming that. If you know what my webcam setup looks like. Let's just say there's no way in heck. Alright, this is for real, the last game I just got called to go. I mean, I really should do is like stream Zelda Classic for once in my life. I use the touchscreen for ground battle? Yeah, I do. I use the touchscreen for everything. Like I said, I didn't have any problems with the controls, but... Well, unless you're asking Shinx, but... Alright, well, that's that. I gotta go, so... Thanks for watching. This game might or might not happen more. You never know where the fancies will fly. Or something. Peace.